welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Alabama's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the tight end. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Starling. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The kick is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown time! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A quick pass to the left. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads quickly. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. To the air on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The give to the lone running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to set up the screen. He breaks a tackle. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hauls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, 1st down here. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cincinnati.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throwing right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. You might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get 1, it's a nice day. But when you get 2, It's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it, creating big plays for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is on its way. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown Doors! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Finds the tight end. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Makes the catch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clowney. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the ground, it's Ford. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The sure hands, it's Jones. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jones. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Turner. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Kendricks. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Here's a heat, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
The Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. There's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Looking for a crease. It's Ford. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. The Commodores will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Off play action on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just refused to take it out of reverse. Got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that one.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more...
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll run the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Sterling. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
With the catch, it's Kendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the tailback. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clowney. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, do they need that score. It gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back. They have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game. And that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 18 over Cincinnati.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the left.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Using his legs, it's 4. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield, it's 4. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to make the tackle. Defense with a chance to put a stop to this drive. 9th snap coming. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Barnett. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Mills. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Commodores want to move quickly.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have...
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Makes the catch. It's Clowney. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Power football with the run. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to the ground game on the left. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Looking to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Jones. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Completes it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Commodores.
and a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.